What if I told you that your easiest runs are building a powerful engine? Would you believe me? Hear me out. I often get asked how to start training for endurance events. My answer is always the same. Figure out what your zone 1 and zone 2 heart rate is and get comfortable running there. This is where your aerobic engine is built. Running easy doesn't just feel good. It trains your body to use oxygen more efficiently and literally creates more energy factories inside of your muscles. The phrase, running easy will make you fast, may sound too good to be true. But all those slow miles are driving one of the most important physiological changes in your body. Every coach and training plan will tell you to run easy. That's the what to do. But the real question is why.
Hey, morning.
Why does running easy make you faster? That's where the science gets exciting. This is a cell. Your body has around 30 trillion of them. And just like your body has organs, a cell has its own organs too. These are called organelles. Each organelle has its own function. For example, the nucleus stores DNA, ribosomes build proteins, and the endoplasmic reticulum helps to fold and transport those proteins. But for runners, the star player is the mitochondria. Anyone that paid a modicum of attention to middle school science knows that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. But what does this actually mean? All movement, from a single muscle twitch to running a marathon, runs on adenosine triphosphate, or ATP for short. Mitochondria are the cell's power plants, producing this energy through aerobic respiration. In this process, nutrients like glucose and fats are broken down using oxygen to make ATP, your body's energy currency. Outside the mitochondria, glycolysis can produce only 2 ATP per glucose molecule and doesn't require oxygen. It's fast, but limited. Inside mitochondria, aerobic respiration can produce over 30 ATP molecules per glucose, making it far more efficient. Mitochondria are also the only place where fatty acids can undergo beta oxidation, allowing your muscles to tap into fat for energy during long, steady runs. That dreaded wall many runners hit is largely caused by glycogen depletion. By increasing your body's ability to use fuels for energy other than glycogen, you can delay this point and maintain performance for longer. So what does this have to do with easy running? Running at a low heart rate stimulates your muscles to increase mitochondrial density. More mitochondria means you produce energy more efficiently, letting you run faster, further, and with less fatigue. So how do you know if you're truly running easy? A good place to start is with the maffetone method. While it's often seen as being a bit simplistic, it provides a practical way to make sure you're not drifting into higher heart rate zones during your easy running. Here's how it works. Subtract your age from 180. That number becomes your upper heart rate limit. To set a range, subtract another 10 beats to find the lower end. For example, if you're 35 years old, 180 take 35 is 145. That's your maximum heart rate for an easy run. 145 minus 10 is 135. That's your minimum heart rate for an easy run. So in this case, an easy run would mean keeping your heart rate between 135 and 145 beats per minute. So when you start easy running, what can you expect? Frustration. You will need to run slower than what you think. You may need to walk to keep your heart rate low enough. But if you stick with it, you will progress. Your easy pace will get quicker, and you'll be able to run further. Here's a glimpse from my own journey. In this snapshot, you'll see that it nearly took me an hour to cover 8 kilometers at an average heart rate of 141. 9 months later, I was running 15 kilometers at a pace more than 90 seconds per kilometer faster, whilst holding an average heart rate of only 140. That snapshot was from 2 years ago, and since then I've kept most of my runs easy. The improvements have only compounded, all because of the key physiological adaptations that come with consistent aerobic training. By running easy, you're building mitochondrial density, the very foundation that makes you a stronger, more efficient runner for the long term. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay consistent, train your engine, and trust the process. I hope to see you out there.